Hello everyone, welcome to Paranormal and Spiritual World. Today we are talking about water spirits. We are generally talking about spirits who have this habitat in water, or you can say water body spirits, or ghost or spirits who generally have this their native place, their death place in the water itself, either by drowning or by accidentally getting into the water or being accidentally drawn in the any kind of lake or canal or well. So the people who generally die in any water source are generally called as water spirits. What they after their death, their soul remains in that area, that particular area. It can be a well, it can be a river, it can be a canal, it can be any water source, it can even be a swimming pool. So due to the death can be through any source. It can be accident, it can be murder, it can be by drowning, it can be any reason, it can be any reason. If the death is before your stated time, as per your kundli, as per your destiny, if it's before, then definitely your soul will remain over there. And once a spirit is trapped in any water source, what happens is the spirit becomes more and more agitated. It becomes more and more thirsty, because in the water, you can, even if we compare it with any normal life, a person who is swimming in the water can swim in the water but cannot drink that water. You are into any water source, obviously you have this mindset that I cannot drink this water, I can only use this water for bathing or swimming or washing clothes or doing your household chores. So at that time, that same conscious and the conscious of impatience, when the person is drowning, the person is calling for help, the person is just into a very helpless state, when that particular person would have been drowning in the water or have been thrown in the water knowingly, intentionally, or forcefully, or you have been attacked by any animal. It can be crocodile, it can be any water animal, and you are helpless. You are fighting for your survival in the water, and at that time you lost your life, and the body also would have remained over there. And even if the body has been carried out, still the soul will remain in that water source, and the soul will remain in that same stage of hesitation, same stage of helplessness, same stage of you can say panicking, same stage of trying to get help. So they become really angry. By the process of time, they remain trapped in that water area, in the paranormal world, and it's all dark over there, and they cry, they panic a lot. So what these water spirits do, this they from by the period of time, they become so arrogant, they become so angry. And generally they can be angry on the god, they can be angry on the destiny, they can be angry on somebody else who is responsible for death, for their death. They can be angry on the circumstances, and they can be angry on themselves, that why I came over there, why I was taking selfie over there, why I came for the bathing over there. So it can be variety of reasons creating that agitation in their whole conscious. So if anybody goes over there, any human being will go nearby that water source, and if that paranormal energy is active in that water source, so definitely that water energy, that paranormal energy, will definitely attack that human being, causing the same death of that human being in the same manner as that paranormal energy has suffered. So there can be chances, even if you're a great swimmer and you're swimming in a particular water source and that paranormal energy is present over there, that energy can cause your death in the same way. So after this whole process will be done, you will be trapped with that paranormal energy. And sometimes these paranormal energies, in the need of hunger, in the want of hunger, and that thirst of water, and the present, and to avail the presence of that human body, to feel that presence of human skin and body, they possess a particular person who is swimming in this in that water source, or doing any kind of their daily chores activities. Like in villages, people wash their clothes nearby water source, they bath in the water source. And sometimes people, even when they bath in the water source, they remain naked. And so always said that you should not bath completely naked in the water source. Even Sri Krishna, the Lord Krishna, has stated this when in his village the gopis used to bathe in that water source completely nude. So what he did, he just took all the clothes of those gopis in order to teach them the lesson that you should never bathe in the water source completely nude, because first of all it is not morally right. Second, apart from the paranormal energy, the water is also denoted to a devta, which we call Jal Devta, or you can say water god. So the water god can really get angry, can really get offended by seeing that the women are or men are bathing nude in the water source, because it is denoted to that god. And secondly, if there is any paranormal energy over there, that energy can attracted by seeing the nude body, especially of women. And there are a lot of people who used to throw stones in the water source. They used to pee or do any kind of dirty things in the water source. So by doing that act as well, if there is any paranormal energy residing, because for that paranormal energy, the home, the survival, the habitation is that water source in the paranormal world, because that energy is trapped over there. So if you're doing any bad activity over there, any immoral activity over there, when you're offending that energy or you're attracting that energy, so by that act, that energy will possess you, will create all those circumstances which are, you can say, present in any person who is possessed by any demonic spirit. So generally the people who are possessed by any energy who has came from any water source, or you can say any water spirit, so the possessed person will have this quest of going to that water source again and again. That person will be keep on longing for that particular area where he or she has been caught by that possession. And you will be again and again seeing that water source in your dreams, in your, even in daytime you will be questioning yourself that why I'm sitting at home, I want to go to that water source, I want to drown over there, I want to step in that water source. You can become really angry, really agitated, stubborn, full of hatred, full of anger, because all those qualities, all those last death behavior patterns that spirit would have been carrying would come by into you because of that possession. So you will be also doing the same acts. And the main key element in all this is that attraction towards that particular water source from where you have been got that possession. So again, that can also be cured, but these things are really sometimes become hard if the mistake is because of you, if you have done anything bad to offend them or to attract them. So it's really always advisable not to throw stones in the water, not to do any peeing or any kind of dirty things in the water, not to bathe in the water completely nude, not to spit in the water, not to make voices, not to shout or out loud or call anyone in the water source. So you should avoid all those activities in order to safeguard yourself. Not to sit by the water source at night, this can also be dangerous. And if you are already a person who has suffered possession in your past life, or you have been suffering from any ghost possessions lately so far, you should not go towards any water source even in day or at night. You should avoid that area, and you should remain at the safest place at your home as much as you can. So if you're suffering from such kind of energy, any paranormal energy who is saying that I have came from the water source or any particular water source, you can order ardhuni, you can burn ardhuni on charcoal or on cow dung cake, and you can really get rid of that negativity. You can also wear our kavach or locket for protection, it will protect you. And you can also book consultation with me and talk on phone regarding your case. So I would be giving you particular remedies that will help you to cure this issue. So you can book the consultation at mobile number 8130331007. You can WhatsApp or call, and my team will guide you. In the description you will get all the details. So I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I have already uploaded this video in Hindi language. The link is given below, you can browse from there. So keep on watching me. You're watching Paranormal and Spiritual World. I am Pulkit Singla.